than usual. That's the way the world is in 2021.
110 kilos.
And Tbilisi, which hadn't staged a major event in powerlifting up to 6 months ago, is now at a World Cup.
7,
World Championships here, and as Europeans coming up
4, 3, 2,
next year.
1. Are you ready for powerlifting?
So here we go, Miura Hiroshi of Japan, lifetime best of 138, which comes from the Dubai World Cup from earlier this year in June. That 138 is a good bit away from what he's aiming for at the moment, 110. His 5th World Championship, aiming for his first top 10 place in a Worlds, despite finishing 5th in Rio at the Paralympic Games. A couple of 9ths outside of that, London 2012 and Tokyo 2020/21. 2nd in the Rio World Cup 5 years ago, the big build-up event in the Karioka Arena. Quite a while as Executive Secretary of the Japanese Powerlifting Federation now. So 110 for Hiroshi Miura. And this would put him into 3rd place, behind Nur Saeed and Nekrachuk, who've both cleared beyond 120, this for 110. Well, when you consider how far in advance of that his lifetime best is, he'll get it 2-1. He should do. 110 he is cleared to get Group B going smoothly. Good job, well done. 133 he's lifted in this weight division before. And as you'll have seen, that was only in the last 6 months. Been a regular in the World Cup circuit for a long time. Haydar Ayar of Turkey comes now. And we saw him in the Junior Championships yesterday. He finished 5th in that. It is his first major championship. "19 years old. I thought at first he'd be competing in the weight division up from this at 54, but he's leveled off in place for the 49. So this for 121 to put him into 3rd place. And straight away he has done that. White out, 3 white lights.
Please, 123
good job. Matches Nekrachuk. But Nekrachuk, in terms of the body weight, is lighter by really tiny amount, but enough.
First attempt.
90 grams. Sławomir Szymanski of Poland. Look how long ago his lifetime best was. Beijing Paralympics in 2008. Finished 6th in that. His next Paralympic Games would be in Tokyo a few months ago and finished 8th there. Twice a European silver medalist. 5th in his first World Championships in 2006 in Busan. 15 years ago, 14th in the last Worlds. $133 is best ever in this weight division. 150 back in Beijing. This for the lead.
1 minute.
And he's stuck at the low end of first attempts in Group B. I remember again after this there'll be a 30-minute break before we see Group A. So Shavinsky, 123.
Good
And he's
lift,
got it.
Ziemski.
Clean bill of health. 3 white lights
Loaders, please.
for the pole. 127 is what he was aiming for in the opening round. 123, and it puts him in front. Matches Nur Said. And I'll tell you what, matches Nur Said in terms of body weight. I'm not sure I've seen that before. They are joint number ones.
Thank you. The bar is ready. 130 kilos.
They
Representing
weigh
Brazil,
the same.
first attempt.
They've lifted the same.
Santos.
Next up, Lucas dos Santos. He's aiming for 130. We've already seen his great successes in the Junior World Championships 2019 and 2017 Junior World Champion, bronze yesterday in his last Junior Worlds, bronze in the Pan Ams in Lima 2 years ago, based in Manaus, the Amazonia High Performance Center. This for 130 for the outright lead.
Good lift. Dos
3 out of 3.
Brazil.
Hits the front,
Spotter loaders,
and he
please.
had the disappointment of
132 kilos.
seeing his
Rack height 12.
title not go successfully defended yesterday, trying to get 3 golds in a row at the World Juniors. It didn't pay off for him, but he's in a good position here. He is our leader.
The bar is ready. 132 kilos. Representing
Good.
Colombia, Johnny Morales.
Clean
First attempt.
lift. How many from Brazil were up watching the Copa Libertadores final last night? Just me then, okay. Johnny Morales coming up then for Colombia. 129 is lifetime best, set in Cartagena 2 years ago. Johnny Morales, Pan Am silver medalist in Lima, based in Cali, the 2019 Colombian champion.
Johnny Morales is a 22-year-old athlete from Cali, Colombia, and he's on the clock. Morales, 132 kilos.
This to go into the lead, and it would be a lifetime best. His coach, Carmen Elisa Zuluaga.
Seconds, Morales.
So Johnny Morales for 132 to add 3 kilos onto his lifetime best. 15 seconds to go. Got it raised with 6 seconds remaining, and that is perfect. 3 out of 3 for Johnny Morales. Good lift. 132, and he is our new leader.
Spotter loaders, same weight please, 132 kilos.
His first World Championship for the 22-year-old.
The bar awaits 132
Lot
kilos.
to like about that.
Japan, first attempt.
Johnny Morales coming clear. So Nishizaki of Japan is next, going for 132 in terms of the head-to-head of body weight. Looks like that would put him into second place. Nishizaki 7th in the last World Championships in Nur Sultan. One appearance at the Paralympic Games in Rio. Didn't register a mark there. Current Japanese champion, took gold this year in the national champs. 4th in the Asian Games 3 years ago. So aiming for 132, those Asian Games in Jakarta. Shizaki is 3/4 of a kilo heavier in body weight than Johnny Morales, so in the head-to-head it's Morales who would stay in the lead if this is got. And this has been got. 3 out of 3. White out. And Nishizaki slots into second place alongside Morales, but below him on the leaderboard. And all 6 lifts so far in Group B have been successful. And right now that will do very nicely.
Here of Group B, all calling for 140 kilos for their next attempt.
Some of their first ever international medals at the Asia Oceania Championships in Kitakyushu 3 years ago. Mohamed Akturk is next now for Turkey, the 21-year-old, and this is his major championship debut. 140 his target, to go out in front by a considerable margin. Well, there's going to be 3 attempts in a row of 140 here. And Akturk, who we've not seen before, misses out, and all 3 going against him on the chest sequence.
Spotter loaders, please, same weight, 140 kilos.
We'll have to fix that.
13. We're now ready, 140 kilos, representing Algeria. First attempt.
Didn't do enough in the chest area. That's an easy enough thing to change, I would think, from his point of view. So another tilt at 140, and this is Ahmed Bayor of Algeria. 147 is lifetime best, set in the Fasar World Cup in Dubai in June. Bayor going for 140 here, the twice African Games silver medalist, 2011, 2015. Fifth in the European Open Championship in 2015 in Eger. Won silver there. Same venue in the World Cup in 2017, which is obviously where the World Championships were due to be originally. Sixth in the World Championships 2017 in Mexico City, seventh in Tokyo.
1 minute.
Bayor going for the lead. 143 he's lifted in his career, this just 3 kilos shy of that. So for 140, Bayor to do what Actor couldn't, and he has. 3 out of 3, perfect. Well, the miss by Actor was the first miss in Group B. Bayor has gone back on a winning streak, 140, and he is our new leader. That's
representing RPC.
Absolutely
140
spot
kilos,
on.
attempt 1, Maxime Beitzel.
That'll do nicely. That could make him a contender. Next to go for the RPC, Maxim Beitzel, the 29-year-old. It's his major championship debut. Going for 140 as well. He's weighed in a couple of kilos heavier than Bayor, so on the head-to-head, Beitzel can match, but if he does, he won't overtake Bayor. So that's something to think about for him when we reach round 3. This for 140. No, all against him on the chest. 3 red lights.
That concludes round 1.
Against
round
Beitzel.
2 begins with 114 kilos, rack height of 8.
No joy for the RPC. It's the chest they all voted him down on. Not much of a press against it. Sort that out for next time. So Bayor leads on 140 for Algeria. Yoni Morales in second spot for Colombia, 132, along with Tetsu Nishizaki for Japan. Lucas dos Santos, the former World Junior Champion, in fourth with 130. Nur Saeed still sixth. The Turkic seventh.
At the age of 41, he's 57 years old now.
Miura Hiroshi of Japan.
Miura, Japan.
Well, he cleared 110 last time, going for 114 now. The former concert and music technician. His regular national team coach, John Amos. As we always remind you, the named coach isn't always necessarily the one who's on stage, and that's the case here. Well, he's a man who likes to take his time on the bench. All sorted already. This for 114. And in his career, he's got up to 133. He's been involved for by and large the last 15 years. Still going strong, having celebrated that 47th birthday last month. Well, he never lets a second go spare.
Good lift.
Or a lift.
Japan,
3 out of 3. 114 for Hiroshi Miura.
Spotter loaders, please. 100.
That's good news for him.
With a rack height.
Well, he stays in 9th position. Can he secure his first ever top 10 place?
The bar is ready, 125 kilos, waiting for Turkey. And Haydar Ayar, second attempt.
Haydar Ayar, next up, going for 125. After that 5th place finish in the World Juniors yesterday. He's aiming for 125 here.
If successful with this lift, the junior European record right now is 121 kilos. He's trying for 125 kilos and is a junior.
AI yesterday lifted 117. This for 125 to surpass Alexander Ivanov's European junior record, but he has missed out. All 3 against on the press
cited
sequence.
By all 3 referees.
So
Spotter loaders, please. 126
have to aim again.
kilos, rack height 13.
So the European junior record of Ivanov is safe for now.
Bar is loaded, 126
Against on the
kilos.
press.
Representing Poland.
The man we're seeing in the World Championship for the first
Szymanski.
time. And he had a go yesterday at 132 AR, but no success. Sławomir Szymanski now, who we've seen in major championships since 2006. 5th his original finish in Busan. Cleared 123 in the opening round, going for 126 now. Szymanski was 21 when he competed in Busan. He's 36 nowadays. He's got a few years left, quite a few of them I'd say. 126 is target here, and that would keep him in 5th place. So 126 for Szymanski. Oh, he punched through that strongly. Don't think that yell was from him. Didn't matter, he's got it. 3 out of 3. Szymanski continues his clean bill of health, cleared 123, clearing 126. Pretty sure that was his coach.
Bar is loaded, 133 kilos, representing Brazil, Lucas dos Santos.
A grimace, but success. On we go to Lucas dos Santos, going for 133 to put him into the silver medal position. He would continue moving up his lifetime best. Junior America's record yesterday he set was 131, so this would add to it to break his 24-hour-old Junior America's record. This for 133. No, he's missed out 2-1 against, and it's the chess sequence from the two referees who were unhappy with that, so we'll have another attempt at that America's junior record in a few minutes. It was his record anyway, set at the last Worlds in Nur Sultan 2 years ago. Going into yesterday, 126. Ended up lifting 131. It was his only successful lift out of the three yesterday. He's lifted 130 today. Enjoy it 133.
Representing Japan, Tetsuo Nishizaki. Second attempt.
Tetsuo Nishizaki up now. This to move him up into the silver medal position. Cleared 132 last time. This for 139. So Nishizaki is going for his lifetime best in this weight division, and it would only be 1 kilo off his all-time best, full stop. Nishizaki made his major championship debut at the Asian Games in 2014, finished 6th in that. 6th in the Asian Championships that same year. And Asia Oceania Championships are on in Korea.
1 minute.
In 2022. Not using up as much time as Hiroshi Miura, but again, taking his time. Nishizaki for 139 to go into the silver medal position. He's currently in bronze, but obviously with good way to come. Oh, that's too heavy. And it caught him out.
No lift, Nishizaki.
He might have just added a bit too much on this time. He was close. Only 1 kilo off his lifetime best. And we'll have to rethink that maybe.
140 kilos, 3 athletes.
But he couldn't get that extended all the way. And obviously misses out.
40 kilos.
A strikeout, all three lights being red. Well, unsuccessful, and he was having problems there.
Thank you, the bar is ready, 140 kilos, representing Colombia, Johnny Morales.
And that was not going to go any higher. Shame when it happens. Here comes Johnny Morales of Colombia. Successful at 132, going for 140 now. There's to stay in the silver medal position. A lot of lifts around 140 are on the way. Yoni Morales, the Pan Am silver medalist 2 years ago.
One minute.
So 140. There's a bit of strain on the way up. Are the referees satisfied?
No,
well, two aren't, I'm afraid, with the press sequence. The other one was, though.
By 2 of the 3 referees.
So, Yoni.
Spotter loader, same weight. 100.
It's already smashed his lifetime best today. It was 129, then up to 132, 140. Looked quite doable, and he wasn't that far away at all. Just the press. Depressed. 2 of the 3 referees.
Muhammad Aktürk, Turkey, second attempt.
So Aktürk of Turkey missed 140 in the opening rounds, and going for that again here. $140. Now he's got that raised. He's got it raised quickly. But not cleanly, I'm afraid, and all against him on the chess sequence. I fear all 3, so a strikeout against Aktürk, and he's got to get that sorted. Same story as last time for Muhammad Aktürk.
140 kilos.
The 21-year-old. First major championship for him. Not eligible to be a junior anymore, by the way. Just couldn't get that right. Maxim Boitsov of the RPC missed 140 in the opening rounds. All 3 voted him down. What about now? If he gets this right, he goes into second place behind Haj Ahmed Bayor in the head-to-head. And Bayor is aiming higher himself in the next couple of minutes. That's it, 2-1. There, he's on the board and he's up in second place. Maxim Boitsov in his major championship debut. That's what he wanted to do last time.
Rack height 13.
Leaps alongside Bayor. And above Johnny Morales, Nishizaki, Dos Santos and the rest. Under control, good work.
Loaded 145 kilos. Haj Ahmed Bayor, Algeria, second attempt.
So, Bayor cleared 140 in the opening round for Algeria, the twice African Games silver medalist, going for 145 now, and that would be a new lifetime best. That was a terrific lift from Bayor last time. 3 out of 3. Superb.
One minute.
So Bear for 145, the heaviest attempt in this second round. And only Boitsov wants to try and match him in round 3. If Bear gets this first, he's never lifted as heavy as this in competition. He's got it raised. He's got the lift. 3 out of 3. The white out for Bear, and he leads on 145 with a new lifetime best. 2 kilos above his previous mark, and you just can't say any better than that. Very, very well done. So Bear, 5 kilos clear of Boitsov, with Morales in 3rd for Colombia, Nishizaki in 4th. Dos Santos the only other to clear 130. As we go suddenly into the 3rd and final round. His target. He has obviously gone considerably higher than this in his career. 133. That was this year, so it's not as if it was a decade ago. 133 would be good enough for the silver medal position right now, but obviously it's how you feel on the day. And he feels in a 118 kind of a mood. It will keep him in 9th spot.
1 minute.
Conservative leaps, but he's happy with it. Can he go all the way through and get 3 for 3? Mora for 118. It's been his biggest challenge today, biggest struggle today, visibly as well. He allowed himself a lot of time on the bench as usual, but it's great. 3 out of 3. Well, there you go. He aimed at a level all the way through that he felt he could get, and all of the lifts were pristine. That last one was the one that looked the most tentative, but he got it. He nailed it. The white out, 3 out of 3, and the white lights 3 out of 3 in terms of the lifts. Good morning's work for him. Oh, it's afternoon now, just gone past midday in Tbilisi.
125 kilos ready for Turkey. Haydar Ayar, 3rd attempt.
That's 118 done for Mura, and he is one of only 3 who could go 3 for 3 up to this point in the competition. Haydar Ayar is not one of those. Missed 125 last time, going for it again here, and it's another attempt at a European junior record. Quite a few misses, 5 in total out of the 9 in that second round, as he goes for that European junior record that stood for a good few years now. And it's 2-1 against. It was an improvement. It was the press sequence for the 2 that he was thumbed down on. And AR, who had a good stab at that, misses out. And the record from the European Championships in Ego in 2015 of Alexander Ivanov remains. 1-2-1 it was for him. 1-2-5 missed by Adar.
The bar is ready.
I should point out, equalled that European junior record in the opening round.
Third attempt.
Due to go for 120, but obviously it was 121, wasn't it? In the opening round it was. So next up, Sławomir
Paralympian
Szymanski for Poland. Twice a European Championship silver medalist in 2005, 2015 bronze. The most recent one at Berg Samir in 2018. Start Wrocław his club, based in Opole, coached by Mariusz Weaver. Szymanski aiming for 132, which would see him leap from 6th to 4th. It would be the second heaviest lift he's ever got in this category. 133.
1 minute.
His divisional record, his all-time lifetime best, 150. From Beijing 2008. It's a struggle. And it's not good. All against him. 2 on bar control and 2 on the press sequence.
Please. 133 kilos,
and that, 11. Well, after seeing the lift, looked a given. Gave it a good go, but it's a bit stop-start and just a little bit out of his control. He was straining at 129. And 132 today was beyond him.
Representing Brazil, Lucas dos Santos.
So next up, Lucas dos Santos, a chance to leap up into the bronze medal position as he goes for the second time at 133 and a new America's junior record. The current record, 131, set by him yesterday.
This will set a new continental record for the Americas in the junior category for this weight
So the
group.
current record holder will be anything but upset if he gets it.
The junior record now is 126 pre-competition.
So dos Santos clearing 130 in the opening round, this for 133. Having got 131 yesterday. And will the press sequence go against him? It will.
No lift. Dos Santos
for a various number of reasons, but mainly the chest sequence, Toussaint the lift sequence, bar control coming in as well.
14.
So his opportunity of adding to his new America's junior record from yesterday evaporating. 130 is best of the day and he couldn't go any higher.
The bar is ready. Nishizaki, Japan, 139 kilos, third attempt.
Just on the way up, he lost the run of it. Tetsuo Nishizaki of Japan, a chance to leap up if he gets this 139 into the bronze medal position. And it would be by 1 kilo, a divisional best for him, and 1 kilo outside his all-time lifetime best. Nishizaki is 44 now. Best result at a World Championships was 2 years ago in Nur Sultan when he was 7th. Japanese champion this year, silver in the Manchester World Cup this year, early this year. Bronze in the pre-Paralympics test event in Tokyo in 2019. Held a few months before the main event. Or, well, they thought it was going to be like that, but nothing's been like that since. And again, a man who likes to take his time. Nishizaki missed 139 in the previous round, and he missed it by quite a margin. But this time he's punched through well. He's got it raised. Oh, but they're all against, and it's on the press sequence.
Chosen by all three referees.
Chess sequence from 2 to 3 as well. Nishizaki was asking a lot beyond the limit of his abilities today. 132 he got, 139 he didn't twice. He finishes on 132, and Nishizaki stays in 4th position. Same as Morales, who's in bronze, and Morales trying to go higher now. Looking for the equal press. It slowed up a bit in the way there, but not with the control and the way up that was desired. Sort of, you can tell from the facial expression that he thought that he'd have been doing really well. Mohamed Akhter, no joy yet. 2 goes to 140. He's missed both of them. If he gets this, he goes into the silver medal position. It's a long day's action. We have the 3 groups in this, divided by 30 minutes each time. We've got 2 women's events later, the 41 and the 45 kg, and they'll both have 2 groups in that. So we're here for the night. Akhter.
No lift for Akhter.
Well, no, and I'll tell you what, body sequence. That's the first time that's come up this week. All 3 voting him down for that.
141
wasn't
kilos, please, loaders. Rack height 12.
Behaving himself on the bench, basically. Oh, well, that's it. If that's precisely what he did, then watch a bit more carefully during the actual lift itself. Must have been shifting on the bench then.
Bar is ready.
A bit too much.
141 kilos, representing Colombia, Johnny Morales. 3rd attempt.
Johnny Morales stays in the bronze medal position. This to put him up into silver. This to go up to 141 and to extend his new lifetime best, having missed 140
Morales
in the previous
silver at
round.
the Parapans in Lima in 2019.
The Colombian champion of 2 years ago, followed up by Lima silver. This to go into the silver medal position above Boitsov, with Group A still to come. 141 from Morales, who missed that at 140 last time. Took a while to punch through. and all three against him on the press sequence.
All three referees.
No joy. So he finishes on 132.
Kilos, rack height 4.
And there's only been one successful lift in this third round, and it's come from Hiroshi Miura, who set himself a target he felt he could get. And if you do that, well, you should get it.
Bar is ready, 146
It doesn't mean it will be easy in Tbilisi.
Maxime Baitsov.
But Miura has clean bill of health along the way. There's only one other man who can now do this in the competition up to this point, and that is Bayer. We'll see in a moment. But now it's Maxim Boitsov. He's got 140. Bayer on 145. So Boitsov going for 146. Bayer is lighter by 200 grams or so, so would take it on the head-to-head, so he can't finish level. Boitsov has to finish above. And this will be a help!
RPC 146 kilos.
2 out of 3 in his favour. And Boitsov goes into the lead on 146. For the OPC, Boitsov is our new leader.
Third attempt, representing Algeria, Haj Ahmed Bayour.
One more lift to come in this Group B. Last lift for the time being. Bayer for 149. He's cleared 140 and 145. Just to go back above Boitsov and to be our leader going into Group A and to emulate Hiroshi Miura in having 3 successful goes. Bayer has already set a new lifetime best today of 145. This for 149. Lead for a little bit of Group A.
1 minute.
Bayer, who finished 7th in Tokyo. His best World Championship finished 6th in Mexico City in 2017. He was 12th at the last Worlds in No Sultan. Lives in Mascara. At 149, pushing through, got it up, did it slowly. Let's see if they're satisfied enough. He took time with the lift, and no, it's actually bar control from 2 of the 3 that thumbed down, and it was press sequence from our first of the 3 referees, so he didn't get that. 145 is where it ends, and he is the 2nd best lifter up to this point, behind Boitsov of the OPC.
Is the 2021 World Senior Para-Powerlifting Championships live from Tbilisi, Georgia. Stick around, A session still to come.
Well, the bar control. Boitsov of the RPC is our leader going into Group A on 146. Bayer 2nd for Algeria 145. Yoni Morales 3rd for Colombia on 132, along with Tetsu Nishizaki and 4th. Dos Santos 5th. Szymanski 6th. Nur Saeed of Saudi Arabia from Group C is still in 7th place. And Nekrotyuk of Ukraine in 8th, having also been in that Group C. I could be in the top 10 for quite a while still. And Hiroshi Miura, what can you say? The only man to this point who's had 3 lifts, got them all. He's top 10 for now on 118. And the only way he'll stay in 10th is if Boitsov ends up becoming our world champion. Group A is half an hour away. Usually we say don't go anywhere, but you can. second time at 133, and a new America's Junior. Tetsuo Nishizaki of Japan, a chance to leap up. In the previous round, he missed quite a margin, but this time in the previous round he missed it by quite a margin. But in the previous round he missed it by quite a margin. But this time he got it away. No joy yet. 2 goes to 140. He's missed both of them. If he gets this, he goes into the 41 to 45 kg. Two groups in that. So we're 41 to 45 kg, and they'll both have two groups in that. So we're here. Johnny Morales stays. While to the way, there's only one other man who can now do this in the competition up to this point, and that is grams or so. So we're taken on the head-to-head, so he can't finish level. Grams or so. So we're taken on the head-to-head, so he can't finish level. Points grams or so. So we're taken on the head-to-head, so he can't finish level. Points off. Has to finish above.
After its debut as weightlifting in the Tokyo 1964 Paralympic Games, the sport, now known as powerlifting, expanded from just male lifters with a spinal cord injury to include athletes with physical impairments that affect their lower limbs or hips, or athletes with short stature. Female powerlifters made their Paralympic debut in 2000. Powerlifting is the ultimate test of upper body strength, and you'll often see athletes lifting more than 3 times their own body weight. Powerlifters are split into 10 different categories based on body weight for each gender. Powerlifting consists of one discipline, a bench press. Unlike the able-bodied sport where athletes use their feet on the floor to assist the bench press, Paralympic athletes lie totally flat on a completely different style of bench. Each competitor has 2 minutes to complete their attempt. When the lifter has the bar under full control, they must wait until they receive the command, start. Start! Then they have to lower the bar in a controlled manner and definitively stop it on the chest. Next, they press it upwards, lock out both elbows simultaneously and hold the bar under control until the referees command to wrap. At least 2 white lights are required from 3 referees for a good lift. A red light indicates a bad lift. Athletes have 3 attempts, and the winner is the athlete that lifts the heaviest weight. In the 3rd round, 2 weight changes are permitted. The weight change can be higher or lower. No changes are allowed if the lifter has already been called to the platform by the speaker, and or if the bar has already been loaded. To attempt a new record, it must exceed the previous one set by a minimum of 0.5 kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total, but is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record. This adds suspense to the competition, as a lifter could break the world record but may not win gold. Powerlifting offers a tense and dramatic spectacle where coaches have to be good strategists as their athletes battle to outlift their rivals.
Representing Iraq, Muslim Al-Sudani. Representing India, PK Panjit Kumar. Representing RPC, Vladimir Belinet. Representing Vietnam, Lee Van Kong. And representing Jordan, Omar Karada. These are the athletes in the men's up to 49 kilo Group A session at the 2021 Senior Championships in Tbilisi. The first attempt will start in 3.5 minutes.
So here's Group A for the men's 49 kg, and here's where the big weights and the big names come in. The European champion Parvin Mamedov of Azerbaijan, the Asia, Oceania and Paralympic champion Omar Karada of Jordan, the world champion Vladimir Belinet of the RPC. They're all in this, all gunning for gold. Maxim Boitsov for the RPC currently leads 146, ahead of Haj Ahmed Bayour of Algeria, lying second on 145. Yoni Morales of Colombia third on 132. Well, if you're only joining us for the A category, just a reminder that after each group there is now a mandatory 30-minute wait to clean everything and let the next set of athletes in. That includes for Jordan, the Paralympic champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the technical officials for this session, please welcome 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for para-powerlifting? Please, loaders, 141 kilos, rack height 6.
So here we go into Group A. And for Hungary, Nandor Tunkel, 157 is his lifetime best. He's starting off aiming for 141. 145 was his original target. Instead, he's going a little bit lower, ranked 5 in the world. Paralympic bronze in Rio, European silver medalist in 2015. In Ega. Bronze this year in the World Cup event in Dubai in June, and he won here in the Tbilisi World Cup in May. With the Power Station Club, his coaches, national coach Peter Farago, his personal coach Jabo Ozor. Only one World Championship for him previously, 2014, when he finished in 6th. So Tunkel, 141, and this to go into the bronze medal position with his first attempt. Got that raised quickly, and well, 2 out of 3 in his favour, and that's all he needs. And he goes into the medals. And Johnny Morales is knocked down.
43 kilos, rack height 4.
Very solid effort by him.
Thank you. The bar is loaded, 143 kilos.
And in position in the top 3. So next up for Azerbaijan, the reigning European champion, the bronze medalist in Tokyo at this year's Paralympic Games. His previous best in the World Championship 2 years ago in Nur Sultan. 2nd here in the Tbilisi World Cup. Pavel Mamedov. The man from Baku.
International event in his home country, Azerbaijan, in 2017.
Coached by Ilkar Ibishov and Razim Mamedov. The latter being his father, by the way, but you probably figured that. So 143 is his target. Mamedov's lifetime best, 150. There are 6 men aiming to go beyond that in this opening round alone. So 143 for Mamedov. No, it's 2-1 against, and it is the press sequence for the two who've given it against.
By 2 of the 3 referees.
And Mamedov misses out this time. That's frankly a bit of a surprise. Weren't expecting that to be missed by him so early.
Bar is loaded to 153 kilos. Attempt number 1, representing People's Republic
on the press.
of China.
Didn't satisfy them. Zheng Yu is next to go. Actually, Mamedov cleared 156 in Tokyo. So this for the lead. Zheng Yu for 153. Asia Oceania silver medalist and bronze in Nur Sultan of the last World Championships. Based in Panjin, his club is Liaoning. Silver in Kutakyushu, the Asia Oceania Championships. strong candidate.
1 minute.
Wasn't in this in Tokyo. It's a high bar to get into the Paralympics, powerlifting. Now, time's ticking away, 20 seconds to go. It's gonna have to start now. Zheng, 153 for the lead. Powerfully pushed through, and he's got it. 2 out of 3 in his favour. Zheng Yu leads. 153. Used that power so well.
Spotter loaders, please. 155 kilos, rack height 6.
No issues. Gold medal spot for him for now. Next up, Muslim Al-Sudani, who we saw yesterday claim the World Junior title
first attempt
and the Junior World Record. He's going for 155 straight away to put him into the gold medal position, and if he's to end up with a chance of the title here, well, he maybe looking at having to break that record again with his very first attempt. 154 was the junior world record he set. He broke it twice yesterday. Junior world record had been held by Ali Reza Izadi of Iran, set in Kutakishi 3 years ago. Then he broke it with 149, broke it with 154, and now 155. Going for his third junior world record in 24 hours.
1 minute.
This to go into the gold medal position, the junior world champion for another junior world record. Some of the crowd like it. Does he? Oh, it's 2-1 against.
Al-Sudani, 155 kilos.
Press sequence 2 against.
Correction, it's a no lift. Correction, no lift.
2 against, I'm afraid. And he doesn't get that, he misses out on the junior world record that he'd been so successful in getting a couple of times yesterday.
Rack height 14. Bar is ready, 158 kilos, first attempt.
And he came out, you remember, with the powerlift yesterday for another attempt at that junior world record. Here comes Paramjit Kumar of India, going for the 4th heaviest target in this opening round of 158 kilos. The Asian Games bronze medalist from Jakarta 3 years ago. 9th in the World Championships in Nur Sultan, coached by Vijay Manishwar. Lives in
Paramjit started para-powerlifting in 2009.
Nagar, born in Manipur. .146, his lifetime best. This to add 12 kilos onto it. Paramjit Kumar. He's only 29.
1 minute.
12 kilos heavier than anything he's got before, and it's all against him on the press sequence and also the bar control from one of the three. So, no luck. Gotta work on that.
Rack height 6.
Well, I have to watch that one back once they get into the back rooms again and coming out again in around 20 minutes time.
Rack height 6, 163 kilos. That is ready. Representing RPC, Vladimir Balines. First attempt.
So on we go for the lead from the RPC, Vladimir Balines, the European record holder, going for 1.63. His European record 1.73.
World Championships held in 2019.
And 180, his all-time lifetime best, 163 for the lead. For the 2015 European champion and the reigning world champion. $163. No, they were all against him at the end. The spotters had to take over. Press sequence all against him, and a few other things as well, including control. So, well, potentially might have gone in just slightly too heavy for his first attempt. There was a bit of yellow there as well from the referee, suggesting the bar control wasn't quite right. And there's a bit there that's got to be fixed by Balines.
65 kilos, representing Vietnam, first attempt, Lee Van Kong.
It's 36 now, Vladimir Balines. Up next, the world record holder, the Paralympic Games silver medalist from Tokyo. The former world and Paralympic champion, the former Asia-Oceania champion, the former Asian Games champion, Lee Van Kong of Vietnam. 183.5, the world record he set in taking gold in Mexico City at the 2017 World Championships at the start of December in the 1968 Olympics complex. You remember when the powerlifting and the para-swimming had their World Championships alongside each other at the same time.
1 minute.
It's the second heaviest attempt. It's 1.65 for the lead. Got it raised. He got the lift. 3 out of 3, and it puts him into the gold medal position. That's just what he wanted to do.
Kilos, rack height 12. 167, rack height 12.
Lee Van Kong. All those Asian, Southeast Asian Para Games titles too, all gold. First Vietnamese to win a Paralympics gold medal, Rio 2016. But this is the Paralympic champion, Asia-Oceania champion for Jordan, Omar Karada.
Started in the sport back in 2003 in Amman, Jordan.
World champion in 2010 in Kuala Lumpur. Silver in Beijing, silver in Rio, gold at long last in Tokyo. He's the reigning Asia Oceania champion as well. Gold in Kitakyushu 3 years ago. And this 4-1-6-7.
1 minute.
It's 11 kilos below his lifetime best of 178. Well, the last 4 lifts have been mixed bag. Excellent from Lee. He set the standard at 165. Karada 167. It's raised. It's good! It is the lead, 2-1 in his favour. And Omar Karada goes into the gold medal position. He's used to being there.
Round 2, 146 kilos, rack height 4.
Good strength. Good lift.
Round 2 begins.
So Omar Karada in the gold medal position for Jordan, 167. Lee Van Kong, the silver medal position for Vietnam, 2 kilos behind. And Zheng Yu in third for China, 153.
From the Tokyo Paralympics,
Pavan Mamedov.
2020, held in 2021.
146 is target now. Went to 156 in finishing third in Tokyo back in September. This to go fourth. Well, Mamedov going in with the lightest attempts in each round so far, which is interesting.
One minute.
Here he comes, 146. He would be just outside the medal, 7 kilos away from that, and he's got it right this time. 2-1 in his favour, and Mamedov goes fourth.
Sputter loaders, please. 146 kilos again, this time rack height of
Zheng
6.
in the bronze medal position on 153, but Mamedov finally got that right.
Thank you. Bars ready, 146 kilos, representing Hungary, Nandor Tunkul.
Tunkul going strong at 146.
No lift.
Oh, it's 2-1
Tunkul.
against. Well, he had cleaned up well at 141, but 146. No joy, and in both cases, the two have gone against him was on the press sequence.
Rack height 6.
So Nanda Tunkul denied. Two referees finding fault with the advancement on the
Bar
press.
is ready. Muslim Al-Sudani, Iran. 155 kilos.
Muslim
second
Al
attempt.
Sudani goes again for a junior world record, the junior world champion from yesterday for Iraq. That profile picture might not have been taken yesterday. Is to go into the bronze medal position and aiming to break his own junior world record from yesterday.
Minute.
Well, it changes his competition completely if he can get into the medals and set another junior world record to exceed yesterday's achievement. Has he done it? Has he got another world record?
No,
oh, it's 2-1 against, and it's the press sequence from the two who voted him down. And it's happened again, 2-1 against on both. And slight danger that it might be left behind. So what does he do for the last round? Does he stay at 155? Big risk, he wouldn't be in the top three then. Surely he'll have to go higher.
Bar is ready, 158 kilos.
Well, no success again
Kumar, India,
on that press sequence as we welcome back Parmjit Kumar of India. Missed 158 in the opening round and going for it yet again, and this would put him into the bronze medal position. It's 12 kilos heavier than his lifetime best going into this. Asian Games bronze in Jakarta, 9th in the World Championships last time out. Asian Championships in 2015 didn't register a mark. He's going to try and avoid that again. Out of the top group, still three who haven't registered a mark yet.
Minute.
Put him into the bronze medal position, 158. He would be still 7 kilos behind Lee of Vietnam, the former champion. But he would be well heftily into contention, and it would be not just his best competitive lift ever, but probably his best competitive result. End of story. Well, it's given that a good whirl at 158.
Good
yes!
Parmjit Kumar.
Well, he's done it. He's gone into the bronze medal position. 3 out of 3 for Parmjit Kumar, and suddenly the complexion of his championships has changed, and maybe just his career as well, if he can stay in the top 3. Fabulous lift. He's only been in one global championship before and finished 9th, and that was in Nur Sultan. But this was just fantastic.
Thank you. The bar
All
is ready,
3 in his favour. It's a lifetime best, adding 12 kilos to it as well. But there's still 4 more to lift in this second round. So he can be knocked down a 5th. And here's one of those who can reduce him. Zhang Yu of China, having cleared 153 in the opening round, he's going for 159
third at the last
now.
Worlds in 2019.
Bronze and Nur Sultan, silver in the Asia Oceania Championships in Kitakyushu in 2018. And in terms of World Championships, he's never been outside of the top 4. Well, he's only been in 2 Worlds. Zheng Yu, 159. Well, he's still 13 kilos off his lifetime best of 172.
1 minute.
There's still some big guns to come in this second round. Zheng Yu was struggling all the way through, and that's all against him, obviously, for the press sequence, a few for the chest sequence as well, but he wasn't getting raised. So he stays at 153. He stays in 4th place, which is 5 kilos behind Paramjit Kumar, and there's one lifter below him who's still to go in this second round. Problems all the way, and then that was it. The spotters were going to have to get involved. Well,
we're ready. 163 kilos.
Medal in jeopardy.
RPC.
He's going to have to go for 159 again.
Second attempt.
At the very least, they may have to go into the 160s, depending what's happening around him. European record holder Vladimir Balinets next to go. Missed 163 in the previous round, going for 163 again now for the RPC. At the moment, it's no lift that's keeping him off the table, but if he's successful, it is third.
No lift, belly net.
Struggle. It's all 3 against him, and it's a combination of chest sequence, 2 press that, press sequence, and 2 press that as well. Obviously, there's a bit of overlap there, but he didn't get it, and he's got to be careful not to get left behind and missing out on a spot on the board altogether. Balinets with a lifetime best across all competitions of 180, and in this weight division 173.
Is ready.
Right now would be good for gold, but it depends how much the big men are going to push each other. 2 to go in this middle round. Former world and Paralympic champion Lee Van Kong of Vietnam. And 170 is target to overtake Omar Karada by 3 kilos. Karada looking to extend by 1. If Lee is successful.
One minute.
Lee 170.
Good lift.
Oh yes,
Lee,
2 out of 3.
kilos.
Lee made it work. Well, he is into the lead, 2 to 1 in his favour, and there's a real ebb and flow and a real great battle for the gold between Lee Van Kong and Omar Karada, and it could go either way. And it is between these two now. Nobody is looking to jump up and joust for the gold, or even the silver. And right now, it's looking like there's a
171 kilos,
five-way battle for the
second
bronze,
attempt, representing
gold and
Jordan.
silver between Lee Van Kong and Omar Karada. Lee successful.
Karada has
Brilliantly
3
successful
Paralympic medals, a
with that
silver from
107.
Beijing, a silver from Rio,
Karada
and
for
gold
171
from Tokyo.
to regain the lead. Lee is 0.9 of a kilo lighter in body weight, so if they finish level on the head-to-head, Lee would take it ahead of Karada. 171 for the champion from Tokyo. $171, which at the moment is what Lee is aiming for in the final round. Karada. Oh, he's got it raised. He's such a strong man, such a powerful man.
No lift.
It's
Karada, 171 kilos.
2-1 against, and body sequence came up in one of those, and the other was voted down for the press sequence. So he stays in second place, misses out 171, and both he and Lee Van Kong are going to have to decide what they
146 kilos, rack height
need
6,
to do.
please.
As Lee decide to go on for 171, Karada may go for that again, a leap of 4 kilos from his opening round attempt. He didn't get that one, but the bar control is an interesting issue.
Nandor Tunkel, Hungary.
Lee Van Kong leads,
170
170 kilos. Karada second, 167 for Jordan. Parmjeet Kumar's up there for India, 158, looking for his first global championship medal. Zheng Yuan fourth, 153. The previous World Championship bronze medalist. It could be a second fourth place for him, or a second bronze, or his first silver. Nando Tunkel, currently 8th, looking to leap up to 5th. He got 141 last time in the opening round, but didn't get 146. 156 is lifetime best in this weight division. So, Tunkel, the lightest attempt in this final round, 146, which is the mark he missed last time. Well, has he managed to get this one? I fear he hasn't. 2 and against, and it was the press sequence again. And Tunkel only got 1 in his favour and not the 2 he needed for the nod. So now,
155 kilo spotter loaders, rack height 6.
we are going to have 6 athletes pressing for the bronze and 2 for the gold.
Bar is ready, 155
silver.
kilos, representing Iran, Muslim Al-Sudani, 3rd attempt.
Well, Tunkel doesn't get another try, and this is the last one for Muslim Al-Sudani as he goes for the final time for 155 and a brand new junior world record. Big moment for the champion, the junior world record holder from yesterday in this venue, the Tbilisi down by the sea lake. So if he gets this, he goes fourth. He's not thinking of a medal per se. Third is 158. If he gets into the top four, it would be considered a massive achievement. Now, how much has he got that raised? And do they see it as being good? He's done it! A new junior world record for Muslim Al-Sudani. He got 2 yesterday, he's got 1 today, and he's up into 4th place. And that's all he needed to do. It paid off. And Muslim Al-Sudani goes into 4th place.
Azerbaijan, 3rd attempt, 159 kilos.
Well, everything we see from here on in is a joust at a medal without any doubt. Parvin Mammadov in 5th, going for 3rd. From Azerbaijan, cleared 146 last time, adding 13 kilos onto it for 159. His lifetime best is 150. So what's he been lifting in training? Always asked different athletes in different sports if you can manage to get some of your best performances in training, and they always say no. He's got the confidence that he can do this. His team do as well. Parvin Mammadov. Well, that opening round didn't go according to plan, but he's picked up really well since then, but couldn't pick up there. That would have been the lift of his life. It would have put him in a massive contention for a medal. Instead, 146 is the best he can do, and that's 5th. And he wasn't close to it, I'm afraid. But that was 9 kilos heavier than what he's ever lifted in competition before, and he just bit off way more than he could chew. That wasn't getting too high up, I'm afraid. But Parvin Mammadov, much we can admire. Paralympic bronze in September behind Lee Van Kong in silver, Karad in the gold. And those are the top 2 who are fighting it out again at the top here, but in reverse order. Zhang Yu could go up into the bronze medal position now, going again at 159, having missed on that in the second round. 172 is lifetime best. Here's the 6th last to go in this competition.
1 minute.
Well, potential is definitely there. He's currently 4th. He's so close to the medals he can almost touch. But this, if he gets it, would put a bit more reality into the situation. Has he been successful, Zhang? I'm afraid not. All 3 against him, and 2 actually putting it down to bar control. Another to body sequence. 2 of them for the press not working out. So 153 remains his best, and he's 4th.
Spotter loader, same weight, 159 kilos.
3rd at one stage.
Rack height 14.
Not anymore. And he's fallen away.
ready. PK Paramjit Kumar, India, third attempt.
Paramjit Kumar is in third. 158 he got in the previous round, which was an absolutely awesome effort. It was 12 kilos ahead of his lifetime best at this. To add one more to it, he'll stay third. But to make life difficult for Vladimir Balinets, who comes next. So this is a lift which could secure Paramjit Kumar the bronze medal. $159. Well,
1 minute.
This is it. He still doesn't have a say about the last 3 attempts to come after him, but if he gets this, it increases his tally by a kilo. He stays third. It's slightly more secure. Can he do it? Paramjit Kumar, no, he can't. It was too much. He's got his lifetime best today, and it was an impressive one, to be honest with you.
By all 3 referees.
As he's added 12 kilos onto his lifetime best, but not a 13th. So he had one great lifted him today, but not another.
Rack height 6.
Then the spotters had to wade in. So we've got 3 lifts remaining.
Bars ready, 163 kilos,
Just
representing
not
RPC.
in it today, but the previous lift,
Balinets.
fabulous. Let's put him into the bronze medal position, and now he can only be denied that by Vladimir Balinets of the RPC. He's going for 163 from the 3rd time, having missed it twice already. Balinets has missed that so far twice on 163. Will 3rd time be a charm? And this for bronze to dislodge Paramjit Kumar. He won't come close to Lee or Karada. At 163. Balinets pushing and pushing for the RPC, and it's not his.
No lift.
It's not his.
Balinets.
It's gone down against him. It's the bar control. Whole load of orange against him on that.
Kilos.
And I think the chest sequence too, but anyway, they all voted him down, and he ends up without a mark. And that means Paramjit Kumar, for the first time in his history, picks up a global medal, and it's a bronze to the World Championships.
Bars loaded to 173 kilos, representing
Not
Vietnam.
such joyful
Lee
for
Van
Balinets,
Kong,
but
3rd
how
attempt.
great for Paramjit.
Lee is currently listed in 1st position. This will
And
add
that
3 kilos to
is
170
India's
kilos
first
made on
ever
2nd
senior
attempt.
medal
Only 1 athlete
at
remaining after Lee.
at World Championships. Here's our leader. 165 and 170 cleared by Lee Van Kong, and this for 173. Karada will be going for 174. Lee Van Kong, our leader. Vietnamese, the 2016 Paralympic champion, the 2017 world champion.
1 minute.
Did it in Rio, did it Mexico City. He's won all the continental titles too. Can he become world champion again? It's a struggle to get it all the way up. Now there's the decision coming here from the referees. Quite a bit went wrong with that, and they've all gone against him. And it's 2 on bar control, it's 2 on chest sequence. There's 1 going for press sequence. He didn't get it. And if the gold is to be his, it is now out of his hands. He is the former world champion. In 2 minutes, he could be the future world champion. He finishes on 170. Came close to it, but it was just halting. The control left him. And we've got 1 lift to go. After 3.5 hours, the title will be decided now. Lee missed his last attempt. Here's the final one for Omar Karada, the reigning Asia Oceania and Paralympic champion. What a battle in Tokyo. He is the 2010 world champion. Since then, 2 silvers. Will it be a 3rd silver at a Worlds, or will it be the gold? 167 he's been successful with, currently in 2nd place. This for 174. This for the gold. And Karada's got it raised. And how much in control was it? He's got it! He's got it! 2 out of 3! And Karada, the Paralympic champion, has become world champion for the first time since 2010 in Kuala Lumpur. He's made it happen in Tbilisi with the final lift of the competition, 2-3 in his favour. 174 for Karada, 170 for Lee. Tremendous lift, and Karada is the world champion. Those 2 recent silver medals now have a golden sequel. 2017 in Mexico City, 2019 in Ras Al Dan, he finished in 2nd place. 2010 the gold, 2021 the gold on the double. First the Paralympic Games in Tokyo, and now the World Championships in Tbilisi. 174 for Karada, takes the title. Lee Van Kong the silver for Vietnam, 170. Parmjit Kumar, India's first ever senior medal at a World Championships, 158, he's in 3rd, and the junior world record for Muslim Al Sudani in 4th, 155, 3 attempts at that for Iraq, and what a competition that has been. Zheng Yu down in 5th place as he tried to get into the top 3 himself. Mamedov in 6th. The Paralympic bronze medalist a couple of months ago. Boitsov's come from nowhere to match him for the RPC in 7th place. What a competition. Victory ceremony is on the way, but what a competition, and decided by the very last lift of it all from Omar Karada. 3 hours and 40 minutes after we began, we have a champion, And for the first time in 11 years at a World Championships, it is Omar Karada. What an epic! And the women's action to come later too. The victory ceremony is on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremony for the 2021 World Senior Para-Powerlifting Championships in Tbilisi, Georgia, and the men's up to 49 kilo category. Please welcome the medalists.
Well, what a competition this men's 49 kg competition was.
Bronze medalist, representing India,
And the very first senior medal to be awarded at these championships, the first ever world championship medal ever to go to India.
Representing
And it's claimed by Parmjit Kumar, the bronze, lifted 158 in the second round of the three. Bronze for him. Lee Van Kong, close to securing the world title again.
Gold medalist.
But he missed out on the final lift. 170 he got, 173 he didn't, and Omar Karada, the Paralympic champion in Tokyo, is the world champion for the first time in 11 years. His lift of 174, a significant moment as he takes the gold gloriously for Jordan.
Congratulations to the medalists.
Well, what a dramatic competition in the end, you have to say. It's the same 1-2 as in Tokyo. Karada, the gold for Jordan. Lee Van Kong, the silver for Vietnam. But Parmjit Kumar, he's on the podium in his senior global championship for the first time. First time for his country as well. Remember, they got their first athletics gold in the Olympics.
Next session starts
The first
with the women's
athletics
up to
medal in the
41
Olympics
kilo
full
category.
stop when they
It starts right here
won
at
the
3
men's
o'clock
javelin.
this afternoon. This
Women's
is the
action
2021
is
World Para-Powerlifting
coming back in an
Championships
hour and
in
10
Tbilisi,
minutes. The
Georgia.
women's 41 kilo final is underway at 3 p.m. Tbilisi time. That is 11 a.m. GMT, 12 midday Central European time, and 3 hours after that, it's the women's 45 kg final. Oh, you've got a long one today, don't you? But the men's was quite remarkable and very, very memorable.